I don't even care anymore. I really don't. Look, it's not that this episode was bad, but the big thing with this is that the thing is, I'm just kind of done watching a show that ranges from okay to good to we're gonna retread ground. And if you enjoy the new Powerpuff Girls series, that's totally fine. No ill will against you. Me personally, I just, with Steven Universe back, I'm kind of in this aura of I don't need you anymore. With Steven Universe officially returned, I feel and this show has just been ranging from meh to for me, and not just me, but everyone else. I might, if you guys say I should keep reviewing the show, then I'll keep I may consider, because this is, it's still my call in the end. I may consider continuing to review the series, but as it stands, I think this might be my last episode I'm going to be watching, because I'm just bored, But yeah, let's move into the story of this episode. The episode is pretty much, remember the body switch episode? Just replace that with making the people into animals. That's your story right there. That is your story. We also get a new villain called the Janitor. Yeah, it's literally a janitor who's a centaur. Tremble in terror, all of you. But yeah, the story, I feel like the whole time I was watching this episode, I had this weird sense that, I had this weird thing in my mind of like, why didn't you just go to someone else? Why did you have to make Bubbles make this whole device, this whole transmutation device? Why did you go to Bubbles? Because she would, probably build a failsafe. Or what if she said no? Why didn't you go to like Mojo or well, Mojo would probably be the only one who would be interested in that. But yeah, why didn't you go to Mojo? I mean, turning people into animals? Yeah, he'd be all up for that, turning people into apes? Probably, yeah. I feel like this could have been, he could have easily succeeded or gone a bit further if he went to a villain instead of going right to Bubbles. Oh yeah, there's also this whole thing with the ghost horse, which the whole time I'm like, yeah, this is going to play into it somehow, right? Which also, when Bubbles and Buttercup go investigating for the mystery of the ghost horse, and then they reveal the origins of the Janitor, I was like, why didn't you reveal this? If you found out all this information, why didn't you just reveal it, sooner, or tell Blossom, hey, we know that, this is going to freak you out, but we found some information, it's kind of correlating here. They knew! They knew the whole damn time! And I'm sitting here like, what? Again, this episode was just okay. It was I did like it, but at the same time, I'm just kind of bored. That's how I've been feeling with the past few episodes of this series, is that I just feel bored. And if you like the show, that's totally fine. No ill will against you. I'm just kind of sitting here like, whatevs. That's kind of sadly, the big whole thing with me is that I'm just kind of like, whatevs. But, yeah. So, the episode, we do get set, the Janitor, who is supposed, this big new, I guess, I don't know if he's going to be a recurring villain or not. I'm going to say probably not. If anything, he's probably going to get 1 or 2 more episodes, but I think right now, he's just a one-and-done villain. But he's not threatening, just like the Pack Rat, or those 2 sisters who I could care less about their names. That's kind of the thing, is that we've got these villains that, we've got all these new villains, and I'm all for new villains. New series, new villains. I'm all for that. But, yeah, you also make the other villains look kind of dumb, and they're more like background characters now. Yeah, and anyway. So, again, I hate to sound like I'm shitting on this, but there's really not a lot I can talk about without, finding real interest in this show. Finding any real genuine interest in this series. The transmutation thing is kind of a callback to the body switch episode, except instead of turning into other people, they're just turning into animals. Yeah. And that's kind of it, is that this whole thing could have been avoided if you went to, if this was Mojo doing this, I'd have been a lot more excited, because, oh yeah, Mojo making monkey people. He did that in the movie, not really turning people into monkeys, but, he tried to make a kingdom of apes, but hey, why, if he can't rule the apes, he'll just turn the people into apes, and then, yeah, I know it's a weird train of thought, but this, in this cartoon show we've had stranger trains of thought. But I digress. Anyway, so yeah, with Steven Universe back, and this show kind of ranging from meh to I might drop this series, and yeah, this might be my last episode review. But you guys tell me, do you guys, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? And should I just keep watching Powerpuff Girls, or do you guys, should I just stop and just go on and stay with Steven Universe? Anyway, so once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.